Did you know that nearly half, 45% of all dementia cases are in genetic destiny? They could be prevented. Let that sink in. We are talking about a disease projected to triple by 2050. Yet millions of us are sitting around waiting for a diagnosis like it's a bad weather forecast that we can't change. Stop it. Today, we are flipping the script. We are talking about how to prevent dementia naturally by changing just a few small things in your daily routine. See, it isn't just about crossword puzzles, folks. It's about how you sleep, how you walk, and even how you hear. By the end of this hour, you are going to have the tactical blueprint to protect your greatest asset, your mind. Let's get to work here.
This is pretty close, practice.
Welcome to the Transform You live show.
Let me be the first to welcome you back to the Transform You live show. I'm your host, as always, Marcus Hart. If you are new here, this is the place where we blend faith, facts, and a little bit of fire to help you inspire, ignite, and transform. Whether you're just listening in Milwaukee, taking a drive down in West Allis, or tuning in from overseas, I am so glad and happy that you are here. Look, you know my background. I'm an Army veteran. I've seen what chaos looks like on the ground. I'm a journalist. I have seen what chaos looks like in the headlines. And as a man of faith, I know that God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. But here's the kicker. A sound mind requires stewardship. You can't pray away the consequences of bad habits you refuse to break. Today's topic, folks, is heavy, but it has hope. We are going to be digging into a massive new report that says up to 45% of dementia cases may be preventable or delayed through lifestyle habits. You know, we often think of legacy as the money we leave behind or the house that we pass down. But what good is that house if you don't recognize the people living in it? I can recall when I was much younger, not that much younger, and I saw the decline of my great-grandmother. Talk about heavy stuff. And now that I'm older, I think about other families navigating this right now. The confusion, the long goodbyes. So we have to be age prepared. We have to embrace being age prepared. An Asian guidance group says most families wait for a crisis to act. They wait until mom leaves the stove on. They wait until dad gets lost driving home. But the data shows that the window for prevention opens up decades early on. That means the choices you make in your 40s and 50s are writing the story of your 80s. That's why I am so fired up today. I don't want you to just survive. I want you to finish off very strong. Now, we're going to be covering dementia prevention tips for 2026. The spiritual discipline of deep sleep and why your house might be hurting your brain. We have got data from David Fesman over at MedMart, insights from the WHO, and some straight talk from yours truly, me. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to grab your notebook. It's time to secure the perimeter, folks. Let's get right into it. So let's start with the most important thing, the thing that we are mostly bad at, sleep. I know the hustle culture. I will sleep when I'm dead. I used to say that all the time. Well, if you don't sleep, you might lose your mind before you even get there. Here's the science, plain and simple. During deep sleep, your brain activates what's essentially a dishwasher. It clears out toxins, specifically a protein called beta-amyloid. This protein is directly linked to Alzheimer's disease. If you are getting poor or fragmented sleep, that dishwasher never turns on. You are waking up with yesterday's trash still in your brain. Over decades, that trash piles up. This is why deep sleep and Alzheimer's risks are trending topics right now. Scripture says he gives his beloved sleep. Taking a nap isn't laziness like you think it is. It's actually warfare against decay. And let's be frank, you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm working on that now myself. Now, I can hear you saying, Marcus, I try to sleep, but I can't. I'm up all night scrolling. Let's troubleshoot this more naturally for you. First, check your light. Are you staring at your phone, which I just mentioned, that they're scrolling, until 11:59 p.m.? That blue light is telling your brain that it's noontime. Cut the screens an hour before bed. You have 1 hour. Second, temperature. Your brain needs to cool down to enter that deep wash cycle. If your room is a sauna, you are staying in the light sleep. Drop the thermostat. Now, for a man, it is good to have it a little slightly below 68, like right 68, 67-ish. Trust me, you'll thank me later because it has other benefits that I would like to go into, but we don't have time. Now, thirdly, routine. You can't go from 100 miles per hour to 0 in 5 seconds. You need a runway, folks. Read a book. Pray. Do something analog. You have to train your brain that safety and rest is coming. Now, I want to pivot a little bit to something nobody talks about. Nobody at all. The safety connection. I was reading about David Fesman, the CEO of MedMart. He's a second-generation leader in the medical equipment space. And he dropped a gem that really hit me hard and kind of got my attention on this. He said independence and safety goes hand in hand. He points out that preventing falls and making safety upgrades at home can reduce injuries that accelerate cognitive decline. Think about that for a second, folks. You trip, you fall, you hit your head. That head injury significantly increases dementia risk. Or you don't fall. Or maybe you do. You break a hip then. End up sedated in a hospital bed. And the isolation just rots your brain right on the way. It's a complete domino effect. Okay? Now, the biggest enemy here isn't gravity. It's absolutely pride. I see it all the time. Dad doesn't want to grab bars in the bedroom or the bathroom because that's for old people. Mom doesn't want better lighting on the stairs because it ruins the mood. But David Fesman makes a profound point. When people sleep more confident and when they feel confident moving around their homes, they stay mentally sharper a lot longer. See, if you are afraid to walk because you might fall, your world will shrink and shrink some more. You stop the garden, or you stop going to the garden, you stop walking to the mailbox. When your physical world shrinks, best believe your mental map shrinks as well. Don't let pride rob you of your mobility. Instead, install that light, fix that rug, secure the perimeter. We need to look at lifestyle changes to reduce dementia risk. And this should go beyond just the diet. Are you wearing a helmet when you bike? Are you fixing that loose rug in the hallway? This is all practical stewardship and some more. Now, here's one for my folks who tend to turn the TV up to 50, 100,000, if that's even a real number. See, untreated hearing loss increases cognitive strain as well. Basically, if your brain has to work overtime just to decode what someone said, it has no energy left to remember what was said. I need to check my hearing too because Yeah, there's a lot of times when I don't hear things people. Well, yeah. But studies show that using hearing aids can significantly reduce dementia risk by easing that processing burden. Okay? I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. Picture the Sunday dinner table, right? Everyone is laughing, telling jokes, but grandma, she's just sitting there silent. Not because she doesn't have anything to say, because she can't follow the speed of the conversation. And what do grandma do? Grandma, she just smiles and nods. But inside though, there's a secret. Grandma, she's isolated. That social withdrawal is a direct pipeline to cognitive decline. Hearing aids isn't just about value. They are about connection. They keep you in the in-group. They keep you debating. Now, there's a lot of you guys out there need the debate, but that's a whole nother story. They also keep you laughing and engaging, which is so important. That social engagement is the fertilizer for your brain cells. Don't check out of the conversation just because you two stuck. And then I add on, you're too stubborn to check your ears. Correlation there. This fits right into our topic of how to prevent dementia naturally. See, folks, it's so natural to use these tools. It's natural to fix what exactly is broken, too. Now, as we recap here, and we look back, we cover sleep, we cover safety, and we also cover the senses. But what we haven't even touched on yet, which is probably everybody's scary topic, is diet. Diet includes the mind diet, leafy greens, berries, or the fact that loneliness also is a poison. But here is the spiritual takeaway. The report says that 45% of cases may be prevented. That means you have a 45% vote in this election. This is okay. It's 45. Okay, I'm done. Are you casting your ballot for life? No pun intended. Or are you just doing it for the decline? You know, which one are you casting? See, I want to hear from you guys. We talked about a lot about brain health habits for seniors and for us younger folks too that we need to take in mind. Which of these brain health habits are you going to start today? Are you going to prioritize sleep? Are you going to call a friend to fight isolation? Or maybe finally get that hearing check? That hearing check. Did you hear me? Is this thing on? I want you to drop those thoughts and more in the comment sections. Do it right now. Say something like, I'm fixing my sleep, or I'm calling my mom. Let me know. I'm going to read them and help some people along the way. And as we are building this community, you will see that it is very helpful and healthy for you to see other people engaging, and then you get into the engagement too, so you don't feel alone, and so that they aren't alone. See how that works? Now, before we go, I want to talk to you guys about one more type of stewardship. We talked about stewarding your mind, right? But what about your voice? See, David Fesman at MedMart has a story. He's helping a generation stay independent. He's an authority in that space. You have a story too. Maybe you have an expertise. Maybe you have a testimony or a business that solves problems. But just like dementia creeping in, when you're isolated, your business dies in obscurity. If you are tired of shouting in the void, I want you to look at the Transform You Media News contributor package. This isn't just posting a blog. This is all about positioning. It's about becoming a verifiable authority on Google News Apple News, and the Transform You Media Network. We take your expertise, just like we took the data on brain health today, and we broadcast it to the world. Stop waiting for a mainstream media crisis to get noticed. Build your own platform right now. Go to TUMNnews.com and look for the Become a Contributor link on the page. Join the ranks of people who are shaping the narrative, not just consuming it. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you so much for giving me your time today. Remember that 45% is in your hands. Sleep deep, walk safe, and keep your circle strong. And you can start doing that right now by hitting that subscribe button, dropping some comments, and hitting that like button too. If you consume this far, that means you like it. That means you are educated. Got somebody. You're here with me. We here. But anyways, I'm Marcus Hart. This has been the Transform You Live Show. That's Transform the Learner You Live Show. Many blessings, peace, and lots of love. I am out.